What's up, guys? Make sure I'm not muted. You guys hear me okay? One second. Let me post something in Discord. Yeah, bang. We're going to mess around with it. I've been playing with it for a little bit. There's been an interesting day or so that I'll touch base on real quick. Hold on. Let me just put it out on Discord that I'm streaming now. Okay, there we go. Cool. Alright, so let's check things out a little bit here. Alright, couple things. And I'll probably have to mention this a few times. Mike, it should work. It's a permanent invite link. Double check it just to make sure. So, I just talked about making a faux pally, and I've been playing around with it. Yeah, and unsurprisingly, it's pretty weak. I'm trying to still make it work. So let's get into this a little bit. All right, couple things. I have my Enigma. Funny story. Last night, I was doing pub cows to level, and a burr rune dropped, and I was able to beat out a couple people to it. So I went ahead and made my Enigma. So yeah, and it was on this pallet. I got a burr rune to drop in cows, pub cows. It was a full game. So kind of funny. I thought there was going to be a mad dash for it, but it was like people just stared at it, like they were so shocked it dropped. So I was able to click it. So I have my Enigma, and it rolled 760. It goes 750 to 775, so it was on the low. It was on the low side of half. Insanity. I am not good at prices. Somebody else might be able to help you out though. I don't trade that much, so values on stuff trade wise, I just don't know. So yeah, I got the burr rune in a pub game, no less. I had a superior Enigma. It wasn't a 15. It was like a 6 or an 8. So hey, what's up, Praetorian? So, but again, I got a burr rune, so I went ahead and made the Enigma. So a little bit about the stats, and then we'll go over foe and why this is feeling kind of weak right now. Yeah, Rick, I debated. I didn't have a mage plate handy, and I had the superior archon, so I went ahead and made it. What's up, Squall? But I was messing around in chaos just to see how the strength of chaos was, and I had a gold rune drop. So maybe, and that was about an hour ago. So maybe we'll have some luck today. Let me get rid of some of these. But, not surprisingly, foe is pretty weak. I got some ideas. Oh, it switched sides. That's funny. Hold on. Let's put it here and there. It's on this side now. Yeah, it only rolled a 760, so it's an okay. But it was in a superior base, so it was like a 550 something Archon. So it was a little higher base to begin with. So it's still fine. It's not going to really matter a whole lot. Alright, gear. See if you, I'm going to look real quick. If you guys can't, yeah, that's not going to show. I'm going to switch camera side. Let's move it to the middle. We're going to move the camera real quick. Oops. Wrong thing. Alright, let's move that over a little bit. I'll move it back in a second. Dang, y'all dropped getting the 3 jobs. So Praetorian got one. Insanity got one. Canned got one. Oh wait, no. Okay. Praetorian and Insanity got one. Nice. So, a little bit about the gear. Of course, I got my Enigma for the teleport. I got a Shaco. I haven't socketed any of this stuff yet. I got the Zac. That's my 200 Zac. Now I'm using a Hobble for Fist of Heavens because it's, as you see, it's +2 Pally skills. It's plus, and then it's +2 foe on top of that. +4 Holy Bolt, but that doesn't. I don't think that damage applies to the Holy Bolt that comes from the foe. It could, I don't know. I think that's a direct cast. I literally just got on about 5 minutes ago. Man, everybody's getting runes today. And then I'm running War Travs, a Raven, SOJ, and an Iraq, and Trangs for cast rate. Now, the breakpoints for Pally is way different. I believe, I was just looking it up. I'm at 40 now, but I need another 25 or 35 to hit the next break point. I think it's 75. Yeah, it's 75. So I might need to do a little gear switch up. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do here. But we'll see. I just put the Iraq on. I just hit 80, so I think I'm going to need those 35, but that's going to require me to probably switch out the weapon or the shield, which means a little dip in damage. Not a lot, though. I could go Hodo here, which will give me 3, so I'll lose 1 skill. The Hodo might be the better play, and that'll give me the next break point. Nice. Nice, Drew. So I got some things to play around with, but I'm going to show you real quick the disadvantage that foe has right now that could possibly change. So foe is electric damage, or lightning damage, my bad. As you see here, I got it here. So foe, the lightning damage is the direct hit, and that's 4,000 to 152. The thing with the lightning damage, though, it's not that huge spread that you see on lightning from sorcerers. So basically, it's going to hit for 4K a hit, and that doesn't take into account, as you can see here, I'm running Conviction for the minus resist. So there's that. It still feels a little weak, and then when it hits, there's a radius of whether there's mobs there that the Holy Bolts shoot out. The only thing with Holy Bolts, it only affects undead. So the AoE from foe is really bad, since it only affects undead. There's certain places you could probably farm that are better. So my thought process for AoE damage, I don't think it's going to work though, is that I can switch to the Infinity on the Merc, so that I don't have to run Conviction. And then switch to... Yeah, I moved it to just so people can see the gear real quick. I'm going to move it back here in a second. So I'm not sure yet. I don't think this is going to be viable unless I get the decent play from the... I was thinking about running like Holy Shock, but the damage is not that good. The Holy Shock's advantage is when you run that with like a Zealer or something, you get the base lightning damage to each hit. So I don't think that's going to work either. So, but I'll show you guys how it works. If you guys have never played around with foe. Hold on, let me move this camera back. And also, the Holy Bolt doesn't penetrate, which is what they talked about in the patch notes for 2.4. If the Holy Bolt hits a target, it stops. It doesn't go through and hit anything behind it. So the AoE is really bad. Sundrop spam. Okay, so the thing, you can somewhat run chaos with this. 2 of the 3 mobs that spawn do take damage from Holy Bolt. The only ones that don't are the Pit Lords. So what I'm going to do... Should I do this? Let's just run it. We'll just run it real quick. Well, let me show you the build real quick. So, Holy Bolt, or Fist of Heavens. Synergies are Bolt and Shock. So, I got Max Bolt, maxed Foe. 1 point down to get to Holy Shield. And you have to go 1 point down here to just get to Foe. So you pretty much have to spend a point in everything here, at least 1 point. Holy Shock is a synergy for Foe, so that one's maxed. And then I dump points into Conviction for the Resist All. I actually probably can use a couple more points there to get the full minus Resist, but we're still playing around with it. I need to go ahead and do it. I have a ton of points I haven't even spent yet. So I can survive in chaos pretty well. Got to do a little bit of dancing. I need to get max block here with Holy Shield. So we're at 29. And 675 is max block. And for those that don't know, little trick. When allocating points, if you shift click, it's going to dump every point you have into that. If you hold control and click, it dumps 5 points at a time. So if you're not aware of that, so you could just hold control and click it, and it'll put in 5 points at a time. So you don't have a choice between one and all of them. So I'm at... Why is it not showing me my... here. I'm at 65. So we're going to go a few more points here. I forget what the math... See, that's fine for there. We'll leave that there. And we'll just dump the rest into Vitality. Okay. I do have that CTA I made from the other day here. Still plan on giving it to my dad. I'm just playing around with this right now. See, as you can see, teleport's just way slow. I need to get the FCR up to the next break point. Now, for these guys, they are actually affected by the lightning bolt from Foe, or Holy Bolt. The Venom Lords do not. So, and the cast is kind of slow as well. So like these guys, they take damage from Holy Bolt, and they actually go down pretty quick. Mark already died. I don't have my Merc kitted out either. So I need to move some gear around to see how viable this actually is. These guys you have to single blast, so this is where the problem is. You have to kill these individually. So this is one of the main weaknesses with foe right now. Cito, the roll is 544. I rolled this on stream Friday night. Smitty, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, if, again, for Javazon, you're going to be farming cows the most. So, I mean, if that's what you prefer, that's probably a good play. I don't think leveling will be an issue. It just depends on what your end goal is at the beginning. Because you think in your first character, that's going to be what you're going to be farming the most with. Maybe gear up something else. So if you're going to go Javazon, cows is going to be your main option. You can do chaos fairly easy. But you're not going to have Enigma early to be teleporting around. This is a Haas. I'm covering it up again. It's my 200 Haas that I found. Oh, this one, yeah. What is this? I forget what it is. Tybuck. Heavens. Oh, okay. It goes with the Ondel. Yeah, you definitely don't see that being used. Actually, I don't think I've found that yet, so that's kind of cool. And go get my mark. Yeah, I'm not following what you think would be cheap. Torches and Infinity's definitely not going to be cheap out of the gate. So, like these dudes, 2 of the 3 seal bosses are easy peasy. Because these guys you can blast pretty quick. Got another ward. The only problem comes with the Venom Lords. These guys you have to single blast, so you're going to have to rely on your Merc, and my Merc's kind of weird. I could probably switch the gear over. And this also falls into the issue with using the Colossus Bulge for the Infinity that I made. The strength requirements on CV are so high that you got to get your Merc up fairly high level before you can switch it. Giggity doo. What are you playing? What's your character? So this is not going to be that fast with the Pally. I mean, you can see the cash rate on foe is pretty slow as well. I need to get to that next breakpoint, so I might switch to the Hodo. Just see if I can do it. I got another Hodo, so I'll probably switch to that. Maybe some gear around to make this Merc a little stronger. See, the Pit Lords are just slow.
Thanks.
Oh, giggity, yeah, 100% go Pits then. Well, I mean, it works well both. Go Pits. I was going to say that to begin with. See if you can get some luck while I'm playing. Yeah, Smitty, Titans and Razor Tails should be pretty easy out of the gate. I mean, the gear wise, you know, it's always luck based, but um, the stuff to make a Javazon effective early, it's not. Yeah, it's not that much. You're right. Definitely a pretty cheap build. Javazon's a really cheap build, honestly. Especially if you're just gonna run like cows or something, you can make that. I mean, you don't even need Titans. I mean, that's the end goal, but you could take a pair of blue Javs and make a Javazon work in cows. So if I get a lot of these packs, this really slows things down. Because again, I have to rely on the Merc or single target damage to kill these. Nice, Gary. So worst case scenario, I could switch this to hammered in, you know, to make it viable. But I'm still going to test a couple things with foe, just to see how this works out. Because you know it could technically become a decent build after after patch. But you know that's kind of everybody saying that, and you know everything after patch after patch. But hey, what's up, Bob? Man, y'all been killing it. Everybody's got some good stuff here in the last day or so. Yeah, this is the faux Pally. And like I said, I mean, if it's just unbearable, I can always switch it to hammers. But, so I mean, like this boss here is easy mode. Because all these guys are affected by Holy Bolt. So you can spam that one and kill those pretty quick. And same with Deceased. He's affected by Holy Bolt as well. Like all these guys die pretty quick. But the problem is, see that bolt right there? It doesn't pin. So as soon as it hits a monster, it stops. See right there? And that's what they're talking about doing it to where the Holy Bolt penetrates through mobs with the 2.4 patch. But again, I think they should make Holy Bolt work against demons. You would think that would be the case, but it only works against undead, which is kind of stupid. I don't know if that would make it OP, but I mean, if you look at a lot of items, when they do plus undead damage, they also do plus demon damage. So I don't think that would hurt. I don't think it'd make foe OP if they made it work against the Holy Bolt, work against undead and demon. Nice, Miles. I have still not gotten a BK. That's another item that's eluded me. But you see, that Holy Bolt right there does not work against the other Pit Lords or the Venom Lords. So to me, that needs to change. That would make foe a decent build. But like here against Deceased, this pack is pretty simple. But the cast speed, I'm still trying to get used to that. I think I'm going to switch to Hodo after this run. See what kind of a difference that makes. Damn, you guys are killing it today. What the hell? A low rune? I mean, I can't complain. I got a goal here about an hour ago while I was leveling. And with the burr and cow runs last night, I can't complain. I know them guys that were staring at that burr room when it hit the ground, though. I know they were not happy. What's up, driving? Yeah, I've pulled 0 BKs and 1 SOJ. That's been my scorecard so far. So if I'm gonna bump up the if I could get the next break point, we'll see how much faster I cast. And if it's not, it's only one more frame, but I mean, usually that's a pretty noticeable difference. We'll see if this is worth it. And if it's not, I guess I got to hammer it in until till the patch. I guess technically I can make a dream, Arden or something. Alan, I'm thinking about it. It depends on whether they put out a schedule for ladder. If the ladder's going to be sooner rather than later, I will just hold off and just go ahead and do ladder. But if they're putting it off, say a couple months down the line before ladder hits, I'll definitely start my Grail. Yeah, I think to be honest, if this foe is just too painful, I will probably go an Arden or Tesladin over a Hammerdin. Just to mess around with that. Because I got, yeah, Dual Dreams Ellie. I got 2 more Jaw runes, so I can make 2 dreams. So I think I can do that. Yeah, I was sitting on 3 Jaws. I just made the Enigma, so I got 2 more. So I could technically go the route of the Dual Dream if this is just too painful. Which I'm starting to think this is going to be too painful. This and this is where you'll see this pack right here. What's his face? I always forget his name. This is the worst pack by far. These guys I have to dance around because uh, my Merc is so weak. I could kind of off-range them, but the damage on these guys, I mean, they got to get in range of conviction, so they got to get a little closer to pick up the extra damage from the minus resist. So then I have to kite these guys around. They'll kill my Merc. The cast rate on this is really slow. I'm going to switch to the Hodo and see how much of a difference it makes. If not, I'm probably going to respec this guy. That's the thing. I don't have a decent shield yet for the Arden. So I need to find a good... Well, no, I take it back. I actually do. I just need to use a socket quest on it, which I got 3 now. See, this is annoying. This is where... Oh, shit. It helps to have it on the right thing. This is where these guys... It's too slow. In fact, I'm going to get out of here. The thing is, I got... Is this SSF? What's SSF? I'm gonna get that Hodo real quick. I don't remember where I put it. I got a Hodo somewhere. I made a 39 Hodo in a superior ethereal base.
Good day.
Yeah, it'll give 4. Oh, wait, that's right. Dream is 3. Good call. Where's my Hodo? Anybody need an Oculus? Now, I mean, if I could get enough lightning facets, I could go Grizz. And that might make Foe viable. I don't know what I did with my Hodo.
Good day.
I don't have it on my Sork. I don't think. Yeah, that's a good catch. I had automatically go to 4 socket when I'm thinking of Pally shields, but for Dream specifically, and you need 3. And Pally's just making sure I didn't have any Pally charms. I did put it somewhere. I don't think I put it on my Necro though. He's too low. God, that thing could be anywhere. Well, let's check it. Yeah, I got a ridiculous amount of Oculus. I don't even. Where did I put that damn thing? Look, more Trangs. I feel like I put it on one of my characters I thought I was going to level.
Good day.
Hey, there it is. Mike, you never seen the set Caduceus? It's Griswold. So Griswold has the 4-piece, 3-piece. I think it's 4. Armor, which everybody finds the armor, and all the other pieces are rare. The shield is extremely rare, and the Caduceus is really rare. Is there a helmet? Is there a helm for the Grizz set? I don't remember. Okay, let's see what Hodo does to cast speed. Yeah, this is ethereal. I kind of did this as a joke. For a little bit of style points, I have this is a 15-3 ethereal base superior flail. And I found it. I was like, what can I do with this? I'll just make a Hodo. I had a Vex at the time that I was sitting on. And it rolled 39 out of possible 40 resist. Yeah, I still... Corona, that's right. So it is... Grizz is 4-piece. Alright. We got the Hodo. Looks like I'll be cubing some charms here in a little bit. And I've only found the weapon, and the weapon is really rare. I mean, it's not a really common drop. But 3 of the 4 Grizz pieces are rare and hard to find. What's up, Juan? Nah, I'm just really kind of getting going. I'm screwing around with this Pally a little bit. But again, I might end up switching him, so I don't know yet. He's being kind of weak. I was trying to make foe viable, and I don't think it's going to be the case. Tell you what, I don't think this guy can use the infinity yet. I'm going to try. I'm going to check and see. So I'm going to get the stuff for infinity off of my sorceress. Yeah, Alan, like I said, I mean, if the it depends on ladder. If it does drop, I didn't realize. Look how invisible the flail is when it's ethereal. If ladder's still a month or 2 out, I'll probably start my Grail offline. It'll be an offline character. Yeah, I think the shield is the rarest one. The Grizz shield is extremely rare. And honestly, I think the helm is easier to get than the Caduceus, the second weapon or the weapon. But I just happened to pick up that. It was pretty crazy fine. I found it in Worldstone Keep, just running through. Shield 100% rare. Where's my sorceress? No, unfortunately, I got a Sacred Rondochet, which is actually still decent too, and it's like a 43 or 44 resist, but it's a superior, so I can't sock it. I can't gamble it in the cube. Yeah, Clark, 100%. That's what I'm starting to run into. So, see, it's a 200 strength base. I think I get. Yeah, I think I could test it out. I'm gonna test this out on with the plus strength from the Andes. I should have enough to equip it. I just want to try something real quick. Spacing is an issue on my sorcerers. Yeah, just in general, if you want to farm bases, but I don't. Well, I didn't think Vortex dropped in cows. Prince, you get used to it. It's not too bad. Once you get used to it, you do have to chug pots, but it's not horrible. Yeah, SOJs help. Okay, so actually, I think I need the helmet first. Oh wait, this is 83. He's not high enough. Shit.
I'll put that to good use.
Might be able to do it with the Grizz, actually. Fortitude doesn't give attributes. Yeah, this might not work. I need 3 more levels. Yeah, I need 3 more levels. I think technically I could do it with the Grizz.
I'll put that to good use.
I think that gives enough strength. Yeah,
I can't
that
use
gives
that
it.
yet. I can't use that yet.
Oh, I'm getting plus attributes off of this too. So 5. Need 200. Ah, I need 3 strength points. If I had a plus 3 jewel, I could do it. I don't think I have one though. None of these give strength stats, do they? No. Strengthen helms. Yeah. Oh, it gives it an armor. I could put that. Yeah, I could put that in the Grizz armor. That'll be enough. Good call.
Impossible.
There, that should be enough. There's ways around it.
I'll put that to good use.
So if I did that, oops.
I'll put
There
that
we
to
go.
good use.
That'll do it. I just want to test it out and switch auras with the Pally. I'm thinking about running. I don't think that's going to be enough to do a whole lot though, but I'm going to test it. Alright, let's give it a shot. I don't think this is going to be that good, but... Oh yeah, cast rate's a lot better on teleport for sure. Yeah, see, and it still is going to run into the problem with this... even with conviction on the Merc now, that's not going to do enough damage. Yeah.
Thanks.
Maybe if I had a couple more levels, maybe. I think I'm going to have to switch this guy to Dual Dream. I just don't feel like messing around with hammers. Yeah, the IAS might not hurt in the to help the Merc out a little bit. Trying to see what the lightning damage coming off the R is not enough to matter. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and get some bases for just running this guy in Dream, Dual Dream. Tesladin. Do you run Enigma on that? What the hell? Why can I not pick that up? Now, this is another thing. See how I'm clicking on this jewel? It's actually trying to cast foe. because that's the range and is trying to cast it. It's kind of stupid. That's what I was wondering. I thought it was. I know fort for damage for sure. I think Enigma might actually still work though. Yeah, I think so. Alright, let's see if we could actually finish this. The cash rate's a little better, but still not great. I'm trying to turn Paladin into a sorceress. Yeah, right. Resist comes into play as well. It's where the chains would come in. I mean, it's not bad. It's not very fast though. And honestly, you know, it's pretty expensive to make a suboptimal build like this. Yeah, that cast rate, see how slow that is? This cast rate is just not good. Now, if this place was 100% to where the holy bolts did damage, then this would be pretty amazing. If they made these Venom Lords susceptible to holy bolt damage, then foe would definitely be a good build for chaos at least. Guess I need to farm a helmet and a find a shield. I could go ahead and make the dreams. The hitbox thing with foe though is kind of annoying. If you're trying to pick stuff up, it pretty much has to have no mobs on the screen. No, foe is definitely affected by cash rate. It's just I thought I read somewhere where it is affected, but there's some kind of almost like a bug to it. It needs some work for sure. What's the build to hit 125 with Hammerden though? I guess you got to go like a Hodo for 40. A Rax gives you 20. That's 60. You're gonna need Spirit Shield maybe. Is that what they run? Nah, Pedro. I was messing around with foe. I might have to end up with Dream. This isn't working that well. Yeah, I got 75 now, so I'm looking at switching to the Hodo gives me 80. So the only fast FCR items I got are the gloves. Um, what is it? Gloves, the weapon with 40, that's 60. And then, what am I missing? That doesn't have it. Oh, the belt, the racks, 20 there. Hodo Spirit, okay. Gloves, Hodo. Okay, that's what I thought. I think I'm gonna go Dream though. I'm not gonna mess with a Hammerden. Okay, yeah. Well, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, this definitely needs some work. 100% this needs work. I mean, it wouldn't take that much to make. Hey, look at Umrun. It wouldn't take much to make foe viable. Honestly, if they added the pen for the Holy Bolt and made it to where it worked against demons as well as undead, it'd be viable. Yeah, Bone. That's probably a more expensive way to do it. But yeah, then Haas would definitely work. But a circling Amy like that's getting expensive. I actually have a 220 Pally circlet. Doesn't have the stat. I think it has some life on it. I don't think it has any resists. No, that's cool, Pedro. I've seen plenty of builds for it. I just, I kind of wanted to make this foe work. It's just not gonna. Like, Deceased in his gang is easy mode. It's when I get over to the Infector that it becomes a pain. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, right now hammers is the way to go. I'm trying to not do the standard build, so that's why I've been messing around with these other not as meta builds for Pallies. But foe's not going to be it. We need a little bit more AoE damage. Yeah, Pedro, they had mentioned it. The only thing they talked about, though, was making the Holy Bolts penetrate so that it pass through targets. I don't think that's going to be enough. I mean, definitely does need. Holy Bolt definitely does need pen. And they actually, like in Project Diablo, they had added that for foe. Foe was viable. I don't know what else they changed, but you could play foe in the modded games. But one of the changes for sure was that Holy Bolts penetrated through targets. And it might have been what I was talking about, where I think it affects undead. Yeah, no, it's definitely slow. I need that 125 breakpoint to spam it. Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate you becoming a member. You can spang that Trang armor emote now. Alright, this is where we probably won't have problems. Merc's getting ganked.
Thanks.
Of course, he's only got Grizz on. I think if he had Fortitude, he could hang in there long enough for me to kill those mobs. But with him just wearing Grizz armor, he's going to die to these. So I'm gonna mess with this a little more, but I think I'm gonna shelve him for now. Switch the stuff back over to my sorceress.
Not even death can save you from me.
Yeah, Mark, that would actually be extremely helpful. Seeing single target damage is okay. It's not that great though.
Thanks.
And it's the cast. The cast rate is just it's way too slow. Alright, I think we're gonna shelf this. I think I'm gonna make I think I'm gonna switch him to a dream build. Dual dream build. Alright, so let's I did get an rune. I'm gonna put that on my list real quick. Rob, what are you running now? Hammerden? Alright, I'm gonna move this gear off of this real quick. Put it on my Sork for now. Yeah, I don't need any of that. Alright, let's switch it up. Dual Dream Vengeance. That's a switch up. Because you usually run it with Zeal, right? Charles, both. You got 3 pallies? Or are you telling me something else there?
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use. I'll put
There
that to
we
good
go.
use.
Alright, so what do I need? I need a Bone Visage and a Sacred Charge with high resist. Oh wait, I'm gonna seal pop it. Nah, I'm gonna full clear a few of them. Should I? Nah, never mind. I'm indecisive today. We're gonna seal pop and see if we get some bases. JLO, I just want to do something different. Honestly, I got kind of my caster set up with my sorcerers. A hammered in would just be kind of repeating it a little bit. So I'm gonna mess around with the dream, just to do it. Aston, I haven't really been doing a whole lot of farming just yet. I was just screwing around with my faux pally, which is not going to work. So honestly, this is the first run on the Sork. I did get an rune when I was messing around on the Paladin. And for those that missed it from earlier, the reason I made the Enigma was because I got a Burr rune drop in Pub Cow game last night. It's kind of funny. Everybody that was near it didn't make a move for it. They were kind of staring at it, so I scooped it up. Theo Vaughn. Oh, that's actually pretty funny. No, I get it though. I used up my ith rune. I need to pick that up. Alan, 125 is a break point on the pally, so you're just short of it. It goes 75 and then 125 for the next break point on a Paladin. Constantly getting those now. Yeah, JLR, I could kind of see that actually because you could teleport so much faster on the Sork. I haven't tried it, of course, but I could kind of see what you're saying there. Pedro, what do you mean, did you know people in the game? Outside of my dad, no. Everybody that I've been playing with here or that's in the Discord, they just met. We just all kind of hooked up, just people watching my videos. I dropped the Discord, and a lot of people popped into the Discord. It's been, honestly, I think a pretty successful setup. We're close to 500 people on Discord now, and it grows every day, which is kind of cool. Yeah, Malik, I'll show it to you. Let me do this run, and I'll show it at the beginning of the next one. Was somebody saying I needed to look at the Soleils? Or was it a different helmet? I don't remember. Nice! Get that Shaco. I'm telling you, people have a lot of luck when they're playing along with me. It's kind of funny. Oh, I just caught that. What's up, Moo Moo? I wish I'd have had the recorder on when that burr rune dropped in that pub game. That was just too funny. I know the dude that was standing next to that burr rune and just looking at it, he had to have been mad. Mike, the link's in the description.
Not even death can save.
Oh, dude, don't tell me you're talking about on, you lost, when you say that, you mean a hardcore at 95? Dude, I would uninstall.
I can't carry
Just
anymore.
saying. We've had this discussion here. There's no way I would be able to continue playing if I lost a level
I can't
95
carry anymore.
playing hardcore. Just wouldn't happen. You gonna put it on your own clips? Oh, Jesus, man. That's just... for those that don't know, Moo Moo Clips does compilation videos, so check his stuff out. I made his video or two ago when I found that jaw rune in here. You and me both, man. Ladders could not get here quick enough. I think everybody's kind of in that boat at this point, though. We're kind of needing that reset. Oh, you put it in your next one? Oh, dude, that's rough. That is rough. Again, I couldn't do it. Wow, nice dense map here. All right, boys, I feel a drop on this one. This map's pretty dense. Yeah, 100%. They do have an hour maintenance Tuesday. I'm curious to see what if they're going to put out any notes on what they might be doing. I doubt it's the patch, but ooh, ethereal CA. Oh, we're going to roll that one when I get back. This is my second choice for bases. I like the Great Thresher or the regular Thresher, and then this is like my second choice. Ed, Nature's Peace, man, that's going to be a roll of the dice because it's basically anything higher than like, well, I think anything in hell for sure. I don't know if there's a cutoff. I don't remember the eye level of the Nature's Peace, whether it'll drop a nightmare or not. 100% just about anywhere in hell though. Got a pretty dense map here. I'm hoping we get a decent drop. Hey Moo, check out our Discord if you're not on, if you don't have your own, as far as a community Discord, man. I think you'd enjoy it. If you have your own, that's cool, but if you don't have one, check us out. It's in the description. Alright, let's cube that Cryptic Axe. That's what I thought, Giggity. I thought it was anyone in hell. Ed, if you're on our Discord, man, hit me up. I have, I use this one whenever I run nil, but I have another one. So, I'll give you Nature's Peace if you want it. Alright, let's see. What's this? Ral P. Amethyst, right? Aston, I really need to finish up this 1,000 run. I'm like at 900-ish, so I'm almost done. I don't know where to go from there, though. Alright. We're going to see if we get a 4-sock in the Cryptic. I think it maxes at 5. So 5 has a 2 out of 6 chance. Alright, here we go. Oh, get out. Oh, somebody wanted to see gear. Gear. 3-piece towel. This is mainly a Magic Find setup. 40 resist Hodo. Shaco. 35 Spirit. Trang Gloves FCR. FCR Ring. 30 Nagel. And 42 Travs. I thought about Bale, but Bale is not a quick run. 1,000 Bale runs would be crazy long, so I don't know where I'm at. Here's what I was thinking, though. I was thinking about doing another Andariel, not 1,000 runs though. I'm thinking about maybe doing Andariel and farming her until I get 100 un-ID'd unique rings. And then ID them all. Like on stream or something. Ashton, I don't know if I can put myself through 1,000 Pendle runs again. Well, I guess technically, because I could do it pretty quick now, I could probably do 1,000 of the trifecta, Eldritch Shank and Pendle, and that actually would be quicker than these by far. 1,000 Chaos runs. But I'm kind of liking the idea of collecting a bunch of unique un-ID'd rings and then just IDing them all on stream or something. It could be, but Andy, I could do it under. I could do an Andy run in about 30-40 seconds tops. So those would actually go by pretty quick. Did I hit the seal? No. So I got a couple options. I need to wrap this up and put the video out on 1,000 runs, on the 1,000 or the second half of my Chaos runs. I think it'd be interesting to ID a bunch of rings like that on stream. 5K Pendle. Why do you hate me? It could be. It could be more than 1,000. But again, like I said, it would take me less time to do that than to do these 1,000 Chaos runs that I've got. And if I do her on Hell difficulty, I mean, it reduces the chances of the SOJ, but it increases the chance of other drops on her, so might be worth it. That's kind of what I have as an idea right now. I could do the 1,000 trifecta. That might not be too bad. To reset the timer, Malik, if you go out from that point in, and if you do the loop around the center area and hit the last seal, you will get just about every single mob that's left alive in the chaos. Yeah, Smitty, I get that. Every time I see that Ort pop, yeah, that's kind of what I see. Yeah, JL, you're probably right. Time as far as number of runs, but I could do it so quick. I could do Andy fast. And honestly, I might respect the fire if I did that because she's dies so. Oh, what am I doing? Go to not seal popping yet. The Andy would take me way less time than I've spent here in Chaos. 100%. I feel like I'm going to get a higher rune today. Yeah, Mike, I got Infinity. Malik, yeah, if I was looking for items, items are kind of secondary. I'm just going for rune drops from the seal pop. My magic find is really high, but I don't really have a set to switch to for clear speed, so I mean this works for me. But yeah, if I was going specifically for items, 100% just full clear, because my magic find's at 510, so. But again, I don't have really a clear speed set that would speed this up, really. So going for seal pops with this set, just it works. And if you've seen any of the streams, you'll know this. I have pretty decent luck in here with this set. And then when I kill Diablo, at least the magic find applies there. I just do this so y'all can play while I'm playing and get all the drops. Everybody knows at this point, if they're playing while I am, they get really good drops. I think that's why we have so many people in here now. They're trying to steal my mojo. At this point, I don't even know how many guys have gotten like really high rune drops while watching the stream. It's been kind of crazy, actually. Tim, I thought about it. But I just decided against it. Some people have told me about running with Crescent Moon, but honestly, I don't really see the need to really change the spec up at this point. I mean, it's not optimal, but it's high. It's good enough. I mean, technically, if I had a Griffs, that'd probably be the only thing I'd change at this point. See, there, Remington just got SOJ. See, everybody gets their drops while they're following along. It's kind of funny, actually. Hey Bob, you still there? Are you playing along tonight or today?
Not even death can save you from me.
Bob's the one that normally steals all my mojo. Topher, Arcane is okay. I used to be a bigger fan of Arcane Sanctuary. I did get my first Jaw rune there. Um, but I think overall, I think Chaos is better. But yeah, Arcane is, and here's the reason for Arcane. The ghost mobs have a higher rune drop percentage because they can't drop items. So, since the pool drops, rune being one of the slots in that pool, the ghost mobs can have a better rune drop percentage overall. The problem with that is you got to make sure to kill them over top of the platforms. That could be a pain in the butt. The mob density is not quite as high. So, I mean, there have been a lot of people that have had a lot of luck in Arcane. Again, I got my first Jaw rune there in like 5 runs in or something. I think I'm gonna rename my next. I'm gonna name my next stream "Steal My Mojo." Screw you guys. Come on, man. You just got to burr. Yeah, there's a couple places where those ghosts are. I mean, you could do them in, yeah, running Countess. There's a couple places.
I can't carry anymore.
There's a 4. I don't know. I'm just a big fan of Arcane. Everybody's got their spots. I mean, some people swear by Travancore. Lower Cuirass is a hot spot, especially if you're running offline. I think that Lower Cuirass is tough if you're running online, just because when people playing offline, they turn up player count to pop the super chest. So I don't know. I don't know how well that would work on BNet. Ed, probably Death Fathom. I've actually found 2 Death Fathoms. I got the Griswold's Caduceus. That's pretty rare. That's pretty much been it. Everything else has been pretty common, outside of burr rooms, or outside of high runes in general. If you're talking about just items, then probably Death Fathom's probably the rarest one. Sit up. That's funny. I bet you did get the stink eye, man. Tell her it really works. Prince, yeah, 100%. This spot right here where Infector, I've gotten Chom and Burr and something else. You know, purely coincidental, but it does seem to it does seem odd that this is kind of the hot spot. But I mean, everybody's got like their idea of the hot spots. I mean, me personally, I've noticed that spot I've gotten some good runes. I got one here, Lapoo. I got one here, and I got one off Pendleskin. And that was the last time I ran Pendle, because it took me 804 runs to get to that point. Trav is where I have not had any luck. I've done a lot of Trav runs. I've never gotten anything to drop there. Prince, I'm not sure. I've seen people go for the 200 breakpoint. I don't really see the point of it. You're going to have to switch up a lot of gear to make that happen. I mean, you're probably going to have to hit like a 220 helmet. You're going to have to get FCR amulet, 2 rings. You're going to have to switch up a lot of gear. I don't see what you really gain from 200 FCR, to be honest. Yeah, this is online. Just single player games or solo games. It's but it's on BNet. Yeah, Griffin still eludes me as well. That's kind of my one item I want to upgrade this light sword. I definitely want a Griff. I don't really need the magic frame from the Shaco at this point. I mean, I'm not sure, Prince. Maybe I don't remember the FCR chests off the top of my head. I know you get 30 off of Viper. Maybe run an up Viper. There's 30 FCR on that. Malik, it depends. If you're running cold, you want 105 FCR. If you're running light, you need 117. Oh, another great poleaxe. Not ethereal.
I can't carry anymore.
And who knows, with the patch, you know, FCR might 200 FCR might be a thing for certain builds. I've heard it run for Novasaurix, but that's about it. Yeah, Giggity, I do. I got actually I've ran out of Bale charms, but I got Diablo charms, so same thing. In fact, I'll probably roll some here in a minute because I'm getting capped out on, well, not capped out. My stash is getting full on jewels or gems. That's my second Ogre Maul already. Mike, I'm assuming you're talking about running a Necro then? Damn. Y'all finding some rare stuff. Let me cube these up real quick. Oh man. I'm not sure what's good. You could probably run CS, right? CS would be fine in here, wouldn't it? I don't think anything's poison immune. Yeah, these guys are fire. The Oblivion Knights are cold, and these guys are lightning. Yeah, run Chaos, dude. Most places I've seen them are people run that as in like cows and stuff, but I would assume it would be good anywhere, especially if you got a D-web. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah. Well, you don't have to dump everything in the Nova, right? Can you go like Poison Nova and then what, like Bone Spear or something? I don't know what the biggest single target damage for Necros is. Bone Spirit? You're at least in the same tree, right? So if you're running Poison Nova, there's not anything you could dump into for single target damage? I don't know that much about Poison Nova Necros. Skellies? Thought it was an Istrin. Insanity, you wonder sometimes. Yeah, a lot of rares today. Yeah, I need to spend more time playing Necros. I don't. I've only ever played like a summoner, so my knowledge is not that high on playing a Necromancer. Yeah, Bob. I mean, that could potentially. I don't remember what they said about the Necros in the notes. Like I said, I've only ever played like a summoner, which, from what I understand, is pretty damn strong. I mean, if you could do Ubers with that, then I would assume that it's a pretty strong spec. I have not found a homunculus. I found, what's the other one? Like, there's one called, what, Bone Flame or something? I found like 2 of those, but I haven't found a homunculus yet. Interesting. Well, maybe they'll give us some news this week. I'm sure hoping so. They really need to give us a little bit of something. What's up, Abel? We need to get some news this week, 100%. I haven't found that Dark Forest spawn yet either. But I'm kind of surprised I hadn't found a homunculus. I mean, seriously. What's up, Robert? For a lot of the people that are just getting on, I kind of dumped the faux pally. Well, dumped. I stopped. I just can't make it work. I'm probably going to respec to a Dual Dream Paladin. I don't want to make a hammer, so I'll probably be doing that next. I need to find a couple bases. I got the runes already to make the 2 Dream rune words, so I got to find some bases. I did make an Enigma. So, funny story, and for those that missed it, some of you guys probably heard it already. I was running pub cow games last night to level my pally, and a burr rune dropped, and I was able to grab it, so I made the Enigma for my Paladin already. So the burr rune luck has been ongoing. I'm sure the other people in the run were not that happy since I was able to snag it. Yeah, Mr. Scrunchy, you're missing out, man, if you can't play while I'm playing. Well, that's the thing with the Enigma. I can move it around on multiple players. I'd like to put it on a Necro and level one up. What's up, G-Stacks? Oh, Smitty, you're missing out, dude. You see all these people getting stuff right now. I hadn't seen a T-Gods in a while. I've got a couple, so. But, hadn't seen one drop in a while. I need bases at this point. I just don't want to farm. Oh, unique amulet. Thinking High Lords. I feel a High Lords. What's up, Jacob? Freaking Nokazan. Get out of here. Yeah, Smitty. There's been a lot. There's some guys getting some crazy stuff. Jen's mine's at 120 something. 125. 117 is the break point for lightning chain lightning, so that's why I got 125. Yeah, Eric. Good call. I want a High Lords. I hadn't gotten one. Well, I've gotten one, but I gave it to my dad, so I don't have one right now. Die. Bill, 5-socket flail used for CTA. So hold on to it if you ever decide to make one. I don't mind. Some people prefer to put them in like swords and stuff, just to differentiate if you're running for a Hodo visually. But I make mine in flails. Eric, I'll forgive you this time, man. Let's be honest, man. Nokazan's a pretty safe bet. Yeah, High Lords, I found one. I found like 4 Maras, but only 1 High Lords. Yeah, Steven, don't give them fools your money, man. You'll get one. Just keep farming. I've had 2 of those websites try and get me to... they wanted to sponsor my videos, but I was like, yeah, it's not going to do it. I have yet to find a BK. Boy, I went off. Let's reset this. BK ring eludes me still. Haven't gotten one. I got a metal grid before any of them. Had a metal grids drop off of CV Ethereal. Nope. Yeah, Steven. Yeah, don't. Yeah, I'm not sitting here to tell you what to do. Just I don't support those websites. I mean, and they've offered me money to be on my videos. I'm not gonna take money from them dudes. Dude, you're lying. You have not found a manhold? You haven't found a unique ring then. Yeah, just keep farming, dude. It'll happen. When you least expect it. Just, if you haven't been here before, just play along while I'm playing, man. Your luck will turn. Everybody likes to steal my mojo while I'm playing, but I let it slide. That's what I thought. Yeah, I've found plenty of manholds. Yeah, Jen's not a problem. I'll show you beginning of next run. Let's clear. I'll finish this and we'll do a quick gear check. Nagels have been good to me. I've found 3 perfect Nagels. My best Raven has been, I've got a 243.20, I think it was. 243 or 245. So almost a perfect Raven Frost. I don't know why I look at these, but I do. Nagels I don't even pick up anymore. Alright, Jens, quick gear look. 3-piece towel, magic font setup. Both of these are P Topaz. 40 resist Hodo, 35 Spirit, Trang gloves for FCR, FCR ring, 30 Nagel, and 42 War Travs. All these are 6 or 7% charms. I only have 1 skiller and 14 geeds. Everything I have is self-found. Oh, and for those that are new here, I did set up a membership page. I got some pretty cool custom emotes that my wife created. One being the Trang armor, which is kind of a running joke in Discord. And some other things. I think they're pretty cool. I did trade for the Annie. Yeah, let me back up on that. The Annie is the only thing, because I don't, the luck on getting a server where declone spawns is just so tough. I did trade for an Annie, and actually it was kind of cool. I picked up a P-comb with FHR on it while doing these runs, and I traded for a unID'd Annie, and it actually ended up rolling an 1818. The experience is on the bottom end, but the 1818 was really nice. Stop trolling me.
I am overburdened.
Damn, Robert. Yeah, that's a good find. That's high life. That's, I mean, almost perfect for just a pickup charm, unless it's off bail. I did roll a 43 life offensive auras charm. Might be handy come patch. Technically, I consider my torch self-found. I found all the keys. I ran it with the guy in Discord. And so I kind of, technically you could call that self-found. I actually ended up running 2 sets of keys before I got my sword torch, which actually is pretty quick. Man, he is not dropping anything. I mean, the whole idea of selling SOJs just blows my mind to be able to get the declone. SOJs are not easy to come by. Yeah, the keys, I've been hearing that from a lot of people, that they've been having a hell of a time getting keys. I actually did a video on key farming, and at the time, I mean, I did it a few times, and I did fairly well getting keys, but here lately, everybody's been talking about not being able to get them. Alright, unique thresher. Can we get an ethereal one? No. Reaper's Toll, 222. Nah. Things to know about lightning: you can run it without infinity. It makes it a lot simpler, but I ran it without infinity for a long time. But it still is fairly gear dependent, so. And you have to, the breakpoint's a little higher, so keep that in mind as well. Cold is 105, cold and fire, whereas with lightning you have to hit that 117. Well, I'd take runes over keys, to be honest.
Not even death can save you from me.
No, it's 105. It's not 103, it's 105. Yeah, for the breakpoints, 105. CS, where's that, Bob? Might be time to cube up a charm. In fact, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. See you, Topher. Alright, let's cube up a charm. I've had decent luck with these. 44 life. See, that's the thing. If you don't know with the grand charms from Bale and Diablo, you could get up to 45 life versus 40 off of all the other charms. And actually, if you're finding these and want to trade them, you could actually get a little bit of value for these. But to prove that they're a Diablo, a Neelthok, or a Bale charm, you want to at least roll it to where it shows some life on it. This proves to anybody else that you're trading it to that it's a higher level charm. So you get they're not going to take your word for it if you're just trading these. But they will if it shows 40 plus life. Yeah, it's the three. Neelthok, Diablo, and Bale are the charms to reroll. Yeah, so in that case where I had that 44 life charm, you could trade that if you don't feel like re-rolling them. Dropped it that way? Yeah, that's crazy. That's probably worth hanging on to. I forget what the highest AR is on a Grand Charm. I don't know if it's upped for these charms or not. 45 life, 111. I mean, people want that max damage, but that's still not bad. Oh. Combat skiller, but it's barb. I'll keep it. I got other charms to re-roll. I have a bunch of these though. I'm assuming Frenzy, Whirlwind, right? They would use these. That +3 dex is kind of meh. Yeah, J mods are worth a lot, I think. I think I saw somebody said the J mods are like 8 burr or 12 burr or something. They're pretty expensive. Yeah, Giggity, maybe when patch rolls around, combat might be worth a little more. Yeah, that's true. Let's get the 10 max ARs over the skillers. Well, you never know. We'll hang on to it just in case patch changes that up. If not, I just can re-roll it. No, sure, I get that. I'm just potential in the future. I got 4 other charms to re-roll anyway, so I'll just hang on to that one. It just seems funny, like you'll get like barb masteries and all those seem to be very common, but of course the typical ones you're looking for never seem to drop or re-roll. I don't know. I don't know how many people. I mean, I guess if you're playing like a Fury Druid, I don't know if you're going to go for skillers or for the same thing, max AR. I don't know anything about druids. Yeah, right. Fucking barb skillers just. I think that's probably the most. I think out of all the skillers, I have barb skillers the most, and they're like the worthless ones. It's been kind of funny. I haven't actually gotten any of the Pally defensive auras, which is kind of the other joke one. Yeah, I could see kind of the Warcry ones maybe being worth. Especially if they got gold fine on them. That's the other joke one. Curse Grand Charms. Get out of here. Or passive. Well, yeah, they're kind of junk too. The passive magic ones for Amazons. I don't remember what that is. Is that fetid? Yeah. I don't know if y'all, how many of y'all were on earlier and know who Moo Moo Clips is. He was here earlier on the stream. I think he's hunting for content. Yeah, they got a lot of work to do But if I'm glad to see that they're actually looking at doing some updating. I don't kind of I haven't really seen an argument. If you go on the forums for Blizzard, there are a ton of, I guess you could call them purists. They don't want to see anything in the game change. Is there anybody here that kind of is in that boat? Because I'm in the boat of I'm glad to see that they're going to be making some updates. I was kind of in the mindset at the beginning that I was more of a purist, but I'm finding that I'm not. I don't mind that they're going to be making some changes to the game. Keep it fresh. Yeah, Dan, 100%. 100%. Need that loot filter and stackables. Yeah, Smitty, I think they're actually going to do that. My guess would be that the red portal areas in Act 5 will at least be changed to eye level, monster level 85. Because nobody does them right now. Quality of life changes, I'm 100% for. Jacob, I would be with you. Yeah, I'm on the fence. I'm cautiously optimistic, but balancing tends to be really tricky. So there's that. I do think when they mentioned that some of the skills needed a buff, yeah, 100% they need to do that. Balancing is always the trickiest part to this stuff. But you wouldn't believe the people on the Blizz forums that want absolutely nothing to change. And I just can't get on board with that. Yeah, Hydra. I want a Hydra build. We had a little bit of a fire build there for a while, but, you know, firewall go by.
I can't carry anymore.
I mean, with those guys that are wanting to be purists, I mean, go play the original game. That's my thoughts. I mean, you can still just go play LOD, right? Yeah, and that's the other thing. The idea of changing some of the set bonuses is pretty cool, I think. Because there's some really bad high-level sets. Yeah, I feel bad for the console players. They really need to tune things up for you guys.
Not even death can save you from me.
Yeah, that's the argument. They said firewall was bugged, and it was probably putting out more damage than intended, but I don't know. There's a lot of oh, giant thresher. Not ethereal.
Impossible.
I don't even care. If it's not ethereal, I don't want it. I enjoyed it though. Firewall was fun, even if it was considered broken. Exactly, Bill. But I mean, just all of them in general. If you're low level, what? If you're running melee, Saigon's just is awesome. All the other sets, meh. But you know, at high level, IK gets used. Grizz has some uses, maybe a little bit. Tals, of course, everybody can run Tal. Trang, pieces of it are used, but not for the intended use of the set. And then that's pretty much it, right? Because Natalia's, I don't think that set's good at all. I don't play Assassin, but I don't think that set's used. And Vidala's, not Vidala's, but Mavina's for Amazons is meh. So, I mean, the high level stuff is just not that good. There's only a couple that are used for the most part. So yeah, some set rework definitely can be needed, can be used. Yeah, Night Terror. Yeah, I'll show it real quick. Here you go. 3-piece Tau, Magic Find, P Topaz, 40 Resist Hodo, Spirit, Trang Gloves, FCR Ring. This for FCR. This is for FCR. 30 Nagel and 42 War Traps. I only have one Skiller. These are all 6 and 7s, and then I have a 40-14 Geeds. Yeah, Bill, but that's the thing. There's like the Tau 3-piece set bonus is awesome. A lot of people can run the full Tau set and it's good. Everything else is piecemeal. Like Trang Gloves are good. I guess the Nat boots. The Alder set is horrible, but the Alder boots are good. Yeah, Jens, Bozons need work. Yeah, you got to have some cash to sink in to make a boson viable. So I mean, there's everything can do some tweak. They can do some tweaking on and make them viable. And I don't mind them doing that. I didn't think. I thought I'd be more in the purist mindset, but the more I play, the more I'm like, nah. Let's update some stuff. Let's make some more of this gear be viable. Honestly, the thing I'm most leery about are the new rune words. I'm just hoping they don't make them too OP. And that just goes back to the whole balancing thing again. Balancing's tough. But, you know, never know. They might hit it out of the park. Vicarious, I think, has done a good job. Blizzard Activision hasn't. But Vicarious, I think, has done a good job. Yeah, Bolzons took a beating way back. Was that the pen change? I don't remember now. Again, I'm hoping they give us some news this week. I'd love to see them drop at least a roadmap of when they plan on dropping Ladder. Ladder needs to happen sooner rather than later. Even if they don't push out the class changes immediately, I really think they need to bust ladder out and get that going. Even if they incorporate stuff later on. Yeah, Greaves needs some competition. I mean, I was kind of in the mindset of nerfing it, but I mean, I could see just leaving it alone as long as they make some other stuff more viable. Because, I mean, Grief is kind of out there on its own right now. There's nothing else that really stands up to it melee-wise. But I'm not necessarily in favor of nerfing stuff. Just make other stuff more viable. I hear you, Scrunchy. Better get in on this. I probably got another... I'll be playing for a little bit longer, but... take advantage of the mojo while you can. Well, let me back up a little bit about Grief. For the price, Grief is way cheaper than those other rune words. I mean, granted, it does take a low, but a low rune is... I mean, just comparable. A low rune is cheap compared to the other ones. Because that's all it is, a low rune. Exactly, Spook. Just competition. More choices. Don't nerf stuff. I mean, that kind of stuff always pisses me off. A lot of these developers, their first whole go-to is nerfing it. No, don't nerf it. Make other stuff better. Nothing wrong with making other stuff better. The whole concept of making one thing that people use worse, it kind of defeats the purpose. I mean, I can see it if it's like just crazy OP, but that Grief's not crazy OP. It just needs some competition. Yeah, Chom and Zod definitely need, especially Chom. It supposedly is going to be used in Plague, so we'll see. I haven't even really looked at the rune word itself. I know it's out there, but I actually hadn't looked at Plague. I think 6 months is too long. I'd be more in the 3 to 4 month range for ladder. I don't remember how long ladder ran back in the day. But I think 3 to 4 months is a good range. And then people are so amped up at this point that and there's going to be some guys go hard when ladder drops. Yeah, another ethereal. Hey, I could roll another CV. We'll roll that when I get back. I'm gonna run out of runes. Hey, co-rune. That's not bad. Yeah. Yeah, 100% Dan. Because I think like Project Diablo and Path Diablo, whatever their seasons were, I think they were running 3. I think, yeah, that might be a little short. No, Goshu, they haven't announced it. There's still no word out on that. Well, I mean, technically, Grandfather's not great anymore. Frostwind is bad. Okay, so we want Ral, Am, P, Amethyst. Can we get a 4? This one can roll up to 6. So it's 1 in 6 chance of getting a 4 sock. Hey! Another good base. I think the non-ladder economy is already kind of dead. So I got 2 of these. I'll probably be giving these away. Some people hit me up on the Great Poleaxe. I just hadn't gotten around to deciding who to give it to yet. So I got that. Now I got a CV. So, I think I'm going to throw that on a list. 4-socket CV, ethereal CV. Oh, I thought, Bob, I thought it went up to 6. Is it just Giant Thresher and Great Poleaxe? Okay, well, that's cool. Then it's a 50% chance of getting that 4-sock. Yeah, I got that Great Poleaxe last stream, and I cubed it and got a 4-sock with it. Pretty good roll. I think Thresher goes to 5, and I think CA goes to 5. Yeah, you're probably right. If it's max 4, then yeah, the quest will automatically give you 4. The quests will always give you max sockets on the item. Which is not always a good thing. Yeah, CA, I thought CA was 5. I think Thresher's 5 as well. Maybe Giant Thresher goes up to 6. Floyd, I mean, if it's a regular one, not that much. I think if you find a superior, that's where the money's at. It might have a little bit of value, but I don't think it's a ton. Oh, did I hit 3? I didn't even notice. Here's what's funny about the subs. After the last stream, I hit 29.99 subs. Then yesterday it hit 3K, and then it dropped to 29.92 like a few minutes later. But if it's at 3, I appreciate it. Yeah. I need to put some videos out. I just hadn't had a whole lot. I might do one on the faux pally just to show how bad it is right now and why it needs some work.
I can't carry
I
anymore.
don't need that. And I'm about wrapped up on my 1,000 runs here. So I'm gonna start a new project after I post a video for this. Then I got another Diablo charm, so we'll have one to roll. Oh, that's a troll. That's a troll. Oh my god. What's this, Cerebus? I think I just got one of these Friday night. Yeah, I don't want that. Steven, I'm running 510 Magic Find right now. Yeah, Diablo's being stingy tonight. Dan, man, get away from them cows. Just go into chaos. Just go ahead and do it. What's up, Scholar? Yeah, I got another charm to reroll. Yeah, that's pretty funny. And 1 max is what the troll is. 1 max damage, 45 life. And for those that are new here, don't forget to like the video before the stream before you leave. Helps me out. White Corona. And if you are interested, I do have a membership section now. Get a few extra emotes and tag by your name. And I do stream. I'll be streaming. I don't usually stream on Saturdays. But I'll be on again tomorrow night. I need to put like just a weekly schedule up. But I'll probably be streaming evenings, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Tuesday, Thursday I'll be streaming during the day. And link to Discord's in the description if you're not already there. Really awesome community there. I think you guys, if any of you guys are interested, just join Discord. I think anybody that's there will vouch for how helpful and friendly it is. No, I got a Javazon. I need to move the Infinity over and just run cows with the Infinity on the Merc. See how it goes. Dan, it's well, I don't think the Javazons really need that much help, to be honest with you, man. Definitely helpful on the sorcerers. 100%. Huge noticeable difference. What was that? Yeah, Diablo's just not going to give me anything. But they got the big update. Well, not update. They got downtime scheduled for Tuesday. I'm hoping they give us a little bit of news tomorrow. I'm curious to see if they'll put something out. I don't trade though. Everything I have is self-found, even though it's online. I give stuff away. Reason why I play online. So everything I have is self-found. So I think honestly, farming pays off. I'm playing the game and getting the drops. I mean, nothing wrong against trading. I decided when D2R dropped that I was going to try and go self-found, and it's worked pretty well. I mean, I know there's a lot of people on Discord. They do a lot of trading, and they do really well at it. But I mean, you got to start off with at least something to trade for. You can early on, keys are a good thing to trade if you want to go that route. Key farming, and then yeah, you can get stuff for P gems, low runes like rals for crafters, that sort of thing. I play self-found, so. What's up, Michael? I'll look when I go back through. I might have. I miss charms all the time.
Not even death can save you from me.
There it is. Watch this be a crazy skiller. Nope. Always got to check though, right? Sativas, no. I'm gonna be running solo again. I'll probably be streaming it all, so if you guys want to play along. But I'm gonna probably push really hard out of the gate when ladder drops. Hopefully it won't be the disaster like first day game release, to where you're not constantly disconnecting and all that stuff. Leoric, it's all softcore. I will. I'm not. Example, hardcore. If you don't know Moo Clips, he does compilation videos. He was on the channel, or he was on the stream earlier when I first started. His 95 hardcore character died today. So he said it's going to be in his clip tomorrow. That's why I don't play hardcore. And it wasn't his fault. He said he spawned, I think, Infector, and he DC'd, and when he came back, his character was dead. So, hardcore, no thank you. No, I get that, man. I'd like to show people that play solo, because I mean, there's a lot of people that just can't hook up with other people to play and all that sort of thing. So I like to show what you can do just running by yourself. And there will be people on the Discord that are going to be grouping up to run. So if you're looking for people, everybody on our Discord is legit, just great people to play along with. And there'll be some groups running. So if you're curious, definitely join the Discord, man. You'll probably find some people to run with. I'm just going to be running solo and streaming it. So I mean, technically, you could play along with me. Yeah, Moo was not happy. Yeah, that was. He told me that in chat earlier this afternoon, and that just sucks. And he said he was one bar from 96 and lost his hardcore character. I don't install. I would have to quit playing for a while. I don't need added stress from a video game. That's just crazy. I don't even know what I'd do with myself. Especially if it's a server thing that got you killed. That's just nuts. Bob, there's a lot of us, dude. There's a lot of us, man. There's a lot of people that crawled out of the woodworks to play. I mean, my dad's playing. He's 84. Granted, I gave him a lot of gear to keep from getting killed. So he's playing a Zealer. But there's a lot. There's a lot of people playing from back in the day. Dan, you ain't wrong, man. I seriously need to block off just an hour or two every day and pick up the guitars and just start playing again. I need to. Yeah, giggity. That would just be crazy. Yeah, well, he's level 95. I'd imagine he was probably completely tricked out. But to lose to a disconnect? Exactly. There's no age. My dad's 95 or 84 and he's playing. Nice, Bob. That's what I'm talking about. If I want to get pissed off at a video game, I'll just pop over and play some Warzone. That gets me torqued up enough as it is. I did get a win last night. That's interesting. Yeah, you got to build hardcore completely different. You got to go for the survivability, 100%. Yeah, Warzone will piss you off in a heartbeat. That's the two things I'm playing. I play Diablo 2. That's my game. D2 is just my game. But I got some guys that we hook up and play Warzone every evening. And that game gets me angry enough. Exactly, Michael. It just has to be. Now, fortunately, I don't see her. She's not up here. My wife plays games. In fact, she streams as well. And I was thinking, what do you guys think? We play Overwatch together a lot. Do you think that'd be a funny stream? I don't know how many of you guys have actually played Overwatch. Yeah, Leoric, you would think that'd be how it needs to work, but we all know that's not how it's going to work. Losing a character that high to a DC was just, oh my god, dude. My head would literally explode. That would be too much pain. I hear you, 9-inch. Yeah, that's my wife has played Warzone with me. She's even played some by herself. But when she's playing solo, she usually just hides in a room and peeks out a window. But she tries it. Scholar, it's not. Well, didn't you say that you had some friends bugging you to play Overwatch? Overwatch can get me torqued up sometimes, but nowhere near as much as Warzone does. Warzone will straight up get you mad. I am a Hanzo god on Overwatch. I got a lot of hours in. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. Almost forgot to kill Infector. I don't know yet. I heard a lot of people waiting out on or waiting for Lost Ark to drop. I might look at it. But that depends on ladder. Ladder will be my sole focus if it drops soon. Well, I'll take it back. I'll probably be playing Warzone in the evening with the boys, but yeah, I've heard a lot about Ark or Lost Ark. I don't. I need to look into it because there's a lot of people talking about it. So, no Tomac, no burns. I don't know if you were on earlier when I was telling the story. I did get one last night in a pub cow game while I was leveling my Paladin. Yeah, another jaw rune. Yeah, I hear you, Ed. There's been like 3 or 4 jaw runes drop for different people while they've been watching the stream. Yeah, Soldier 76 is where you start, man. I like Overwatch. It's always been a fun game to me. I haven't played it in a while. I think that'd be kind of a funny stream if my wife and I played it on stream together. I do get a little vocal sometimes, though. What's up, Rain? $50 travs are actually, I think 50 travs are still pretty valuable. Highest I've gotten is 42s. You mean that in a good way, Dan? Like old school, as in the old company that was good. I like it. But now Activision Blizzard's kind of, they've actually put off Overwatch 2. Rain, yeah, you'll probably get some of my mojo before I end the stream if you're running Chaos. People tend to get good stuff in Chaos while I'm running it, if they're watching at the same time. I hear you, Rick.
I can't carry anymore.
Jonathan, depends on the defenses, really. I like to get at least an ethereal base with 700 plus defense. Higher the better. Strength requirements can come into play some, but for a merc, it doesn't really matter. Higher the defense, the better. I think my bone weave that I used was like 770-ish. So, I mean, you can use ethereal. That particular, like the Balrogs, I don't think the strength requirement's too bad. I think Shadow Plate's like the worst one. Just look at the defense itself. Man, the rares have been crazy today. Yeah, honestly, I kind of wish they'd bring the e-bug back. I didn't particularly care for that fix. I didn't think... Honestly, the Merc survivability has always been kind of a thing. So the e-bugged armors, I don't think it was that big a deal. Yeah, you could get an Ethereal Reapers. I just saw somebody in Discord drop one the other day, or found one. I found an Ethereal Bone Hue the other night. It's kind of cool looking. Maybe they'll put bugged armors back in. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, Rain, 100%. I'm with you if they actually make Hydras viable. I'll straight up play that. Nine. I don't. I don't really mind chugging pots, so other people have recommended Phoenix, but
Not even death can
the
save
pots hadn't been that big a deal. I've mainly been running CS, and then there's full rejuves for days. Naj. Wow, man, Diablo's been sucking it. Let's go run Mephisto a couple times just to mix it up. Diablo is not dropping stuff. I'm gonna do 2 Mephisto runs. Just to change it. I don't feel like investing the time in Diablo. Or in Bale. Usually do these fairly quick. Then back into Chaos. Now for leveling, here's what I do. I get rushed. I leveled 20, I'll get normal rush. I level to 40, get nightmare rush, and then 60 for my hell rush. Then I jump into pub, cow, and bale runs. Chaos can be pretty quick at 60 as well. And then I usually go from 60 to 80, and then I just play solo. I got the Paladin done in like a day. Dan. Sorry, man. Oh, no, Mephisto. Laying hands. It's actually pretty decent gloves. I'm gonna do one more. What's the strength requirements on Hellforge? It's kind of high, isn't it? Oops. Somebody said Andy is hot. Alright, let's go run to Andy real quick. Just for the hell of it. Then we'll jump into Mephisto and then straight into Diablo again. D2 is definitely a game of patience. Alright, Mephisto.
Hello.
Yeah, I don't think it matters on a merc. I don't think they get affected by the armor weight. I don't think. I'm not 100%. Is it movement speed? They do get affected by movement or forward movement speed. I've always tended towards lighter armors anyways. Like mine is using bone weave. I like Archon, bone weave, dust shrouds. Scarab husk is not bad. I think that's medium. So I got a Vex. That's a Colossal Bulge. It's just a base. Ellie. It's good use. Well, not great. It's not my favorite choice for bases, but CB is a decent base for Infinity or Insight for open socket. Towel mask. On my Sork, I'm using a Hodo. I'll show gear real quick on the next run. Leoric, I thought about that. I'm serious. I thought about doing that. Butter, I prefer Hodo for the resists. Real quick on gear, 3-piece towel, 40 resist Hodo, Spirit, Train gloves, FCR ring, 30 Nagel, and 42 War Travs. All 6 and 7s. I only have one Skiller, and I got a 40 14 Geeds. Almost a perfect one. Isn't there where you can build out your and have a link to it? I think you could. I think there's a site somewhere where you could like set up your build and then just like link to it. See you, Nine. I hear you, man. Go do it. it'll definitely work. I've actually pulled like 7 or 8 wins so far since Vanguard Warzone dropped. Does the character planner save? I've seen it for like working out builds, but I didn't know if it actually saved the builds you come up with. Almost got my self killed. That's the only time I get killed is if I accidentally teleport too close into Decease's pack. Man, they'll one-shot you so quick. Dan, that's actually not a bad idea. I'll make a column that says Mojo Steals of the Night. Liam, I started about 3 EST. Of course, if I did that, the best finds will always be like a jaw rune. Everybody gets jaw runes while they're playing along.
Not even death can save you from me.
I need that actually. Wow, Diablo, what are you doing tonight? Yeah, right, Scholar. Everybody and their brother, man. I think there's been like 3 jaw runes dropped during the stream. Not by me. No, she played D3, but hadn't played D2R. Or D2 in general.
I can't carry anymore.
Starting to get a little hungry. think I'm gonna do 2 more runs and probably call it. Yeah, not a problem, man. It's kind of funny when I put out videos, people tell me I talk too much. Yeah, we'll see.
Not even death can save you from me.
I knew I shouldn't have played this morning. I got that goal rune running chaos. Should have saved it up. Alright, here we go. 2 more runs. I was not counting that one. Sorry, man. I can't keep giving out my mojo all the time, dude. I got to keep a little for myself. Got to save it up some. You got 2 more runs worth to get. Aston, I hate to jinx you, man, but you're probably going to get like a 3-4 poison. Some nice density on this map. Maybe we'll get something. Yeah, that elusive griffins. That's just crazy. I really need to see that drop before ladder. Three fire. Sorry, man. I've only ever got 155. I've got like 10 or 12 facets at this point, but only 155. I think it was poison as well.
Not even death can save you from me.
A lot of charms.
carry anymore.
Alright, last run. Really? Facets drop like rain for me. I've got a bunch of them. Again, none of them that were that good, though. Congrats on the fortitude. It's always good to have, though. I've fortunately had really great luck on rune word rolls. I mean, for the most part, like my Hodo rolled perfect, my first Spirit rolled perfect, my first CTA rolled 6 bow. Everything else was bad, but it rolled 6 bow, so I'll take it. My second CTA rolled a 5-4-4, so that's pretty good. The only thing, the Infinity didn't roll that good as far as damage, but all I need it for is the aura, so I don't care. And what else did I roll? This Enigma didn't roll great, but it didn't roll bad. It's kind of a middling one. And of course, my rolls on a lot of my uniques have been crazy. My second Hodo rolled at 39. Good density map. Let's see if we can get a good drop to end this.
I can't carry anymore.
Not even death can
I need a
save
5-socket flail. I used all mine up. It's durability. We'll hang on to it. No, it doesn't, giggity, but at this point I just like having good rolls. I put it in a superior base, so it's good no matter what. Alright, Diablo, stop being cheap. He's gonna be cheap. Nah, I just picked one up. Alright guys, that's it. I'm going to call it there. Don't forget to hit the like on the stream before you leave. Give me a subscribe if you're not, but I have a feeling most of you probably are. If you feel like looking at the membership stuff for the channel, check that out. Got some cool emotes there that the wife made. And last but not least, Discord. Link is in the description. I'm on there a fairly good bit for any questions, and a lot of times I just give random stuff out that I've found in the stream, so hit me up there as well. You guys have a good one, and maybe the mojo will continue on for a little